Good morning, chat. Hello. Here. Yakuza 3 again today. I had a very long day. Got a little bit of a headache. Today's gonna be a little bit more low energy a stream than usual. I didn't want to just bail on the stream entirely, so this one's probably gonna be a little bit slower and a little bit shorter, just because I'm not at my usual energy for this sort of thing. But it's not bad enough to make me stop. So let's keep going, huh? If I recall correctly, we were in Chapter 6. We had just found Rikia Hamarocho, and we were headed to the Red Brick Hotel to advance the story, but pop the scene over. There are a few bits of progression and just some very basic the revelations, mostly just some simple character building stuff I wanted to do. In particular being the revelations. Now I believe we have messages for 30 of them. So new girl in Tenkaichi Street in Kamurocho. Lost up thugs pretending to pole dance outside of Club Asia. And bowling alley in Kamurocho. All of that is. So we also have some of Komaki's training we can do. So let's actually do Komaki's training first, because Komaki's moves are the ones that are what we're the most familiar with, and they're going to prove to be the most effective. On the last stream, we met Komaki's 3 pupils around Kamurocho and took on their more outward techniques, the parry, the tiger drop, and the Komaki knockback, all of which are very, very good, and all of which I have expressed I'm very happy to have. But we should definitely still check out what we have with Komaki himself, because the skills we would get from him. So, hey Komaki. You did all your former pupils, so I hear. However, I cannot teach you new techniques when someone is fighting alongside you. Okay, fantastic. So we... Never mind. Let's actually progress with Komaki until Rikia has left our party. Oh, we'll take care of that later, and let's just do these revelations. So the first one we saw, or the closest one to where we were, is Mock Bowl, right? Bowling alley. This one, bowling alley in Kamurocho. Let's head to Mock Bowl and check out that, because it could be valuable. These revelations, they range from highly situational to generally useful. But I do recommend going for all of them, or at least, yeah, I do recommend at least trying to get all of the revelations successfully, because the moves you get from them, it's better, since you don't expend any resources other than just a little bit of time and some searching around the city, it's better to get the situational heat moves and just never have them come up than to have to end up in that sort of situation and not actually be able to deal with them. It's well, we have to go into mockball. Let's do that. Probably somewhere around here. Oh. Go for it, man. Low poly feet. Oh boy. Knock down everything with a ball his size. So these revelations works exactly the same way as it did in the tutorial. Hit all 3 button prompts, select the right option, and you'll get a new heat move. Nothing quite as satisfying about getting a strike in bowling, but this guy took it a little too far. Still, it did give me an idea for a new move. I guess I should thank him. Super finish, knockdown. So that was another field of heat move. That's specifically, it's the ones that you use when you knock down bosses to a certain amount of health, and then you start charging. It's one of those. However, knockdown is the most situational of the 3 you'll end the game with if you do all the revelations. It's just not great. Well, it's not that it's bad. It's just very, very situational. It works like in the little video. You could see Kiryu picking a guy up and kicking him into his comrades. You're meant to use it against a boss that has flunkies, but against bosses like that, generally your best bet will be to take out their crew first. So by the time you'll be feeling the heat about to unleash a super attack, the fight's probably already gonna be over. So I don't actually know if we have to take in a show at Asia. And if we do, then I will skip it. Try to. But other than that... But if we don't, then we'll just do the revelation. Hey, Dikia. You're gonna fight him? As much as I've tried to be partial about this game, this is not the Yakuza game that I first expected going to if I was in a bad mood. Of course, every game has its fans, but I'm not one of this game's. But the revelations are very fun, and I'll talk about it more once the game's over, but it's a fun mechanic. It's a fun way for Kiryu to sort of learn his styles. and all that, and just to be safe, let's throw that screen up. Going anyway. Okay, it'll be chilling out. Riki is gonna chill outside. I'm doing it for the revelation, Riki. You gotta believe me. I don't know if it's necessary to take in a show, and whether or not, or whether you just have to go in and out, but I'm not going to think about it too hard. This game really does not have a lot of models. They're just random citizens. A lot of these people are just... Can I skip this? Oh, I can't. Okay. So how have you been, chat? I did too much today, I think I gave myself too much to do in one day, and it's... Oh boy, am I feeling it, but... I am glad to be here. Even if no one's really gonna be here, but, you know. Akiri's got a wow. Sorry, I haven't been looking. No. How do her boots go all the way up to her knees and are also heels? That doesn't seem... Coffee for chat? I mean, chat, you can get coffee if you want, but I don't drink coffee. I'm just sort of sitting here waiting for this glorified cutscene to be over. It's just... Is it over? Want to leave? Desperately. I'm here for women. I'm here to get better at combat. I'm here to make myself stronger. Okay, now that that's over and done with. You didn't miss much, chat, I assure you. I spent most of my time looking directly at the ground. Okay, where's the guys? They around here? They better be around here. Hello? Anyone? Anybody? Let me check something. It has to be a certain time. Okay. I have to be solo for that, so that was a colossal waste of time. So, can I do the one... So here, Eurikia, I have shit to do. Kinda do that to Kashiwagi. Oh, hey buddy. Really liked him in the first place. He swiped our territory right out from under us. The boss let it slide because he didn't want any trouble for the families. Leave this to me. Kashiwagi-san would have wanted it too. Okay, so... Whoever shot up Kashiwagi... Well, I assume... Most people are assuming it's Kanda, which is Fair. He hasn't exactly struck me as the most reasonable individual. Oh, this man. Speaking of unreasonable individuals, this man's got something to say. Persuasive argument. Counterpoint. My argument has been made. That's everything. They take a swing at you. Yes. Slam them into the wall. Aha! Get out of here. Get him. Just keep him distracted, Rikia. Oh, hold on. Rikia, just keep him distracted. Just keep him distracted. There we go. Teamwork. Yep, the regular old platinum nail. Okay. Tenkaichi. I assume it's out by Stardust. Right? Check the email again. Tenkaichi Street in Kamurocho. Girl caught school uniform and glasses. Called the judo girl on Tenkaichi Street. Why do I get a feeling? There it is. Hmm? What?
いいじゃねえかよ姉ちゃん連れてってくれよ
やめてください
どこのコスプレバーで働いてんだよ
違います塾の帰りなんですとば
おっとまた
Kiryu, do we not want to get involved here? Oh boy. Kiryu, do we not want to at least attempt to get involved here? Oh, nope, she's got this. Oh my god, she's got this. Cool. I'm gonna do that. Oh. Can't say he didn't deserve it. Countered his grapple like a pro. He making a joke in the Discord chat before the topic changes. Alright. Not quite the same launching power, but still good. Effective heat action for when we get grabbed from behind. It's a bit situational, but it comes up decently often, and when it does come up, it can be a very effective escape, plus a lot of free damage. Because I think it's a pretty damaging heat action. So I think that's all that's currently available to us. We'll have to wait until Rikia isn't in our party to get the other one. Because I remember one we need the Dharma Tumbler one. And from what I'm observing, what I looked up, we need to be solo for the other one. So once Rikia is not in our party anymore, we'll grab that one. Which should be manageable. However, I think that means we are out of things to do. So let's head. Hey, buddy. Just trying to get to the hotel, man. How So I think I might have talked about this before, but the reason that the Konaki parry, like this move, is class is what you learn last, as opposed to I'm trying to demonstrate the tiger drop on you, as opposed to the tiger drop. Despite the tiger drop seeming like the more skillful and damaging technique. Because, if this man will help me demonstrate, is that stun. Lucky parry always stuns the target, which can set you up for far more damaging options in the long run than the tiger drop. But the tiger drop is that very nice, quick burst of damage. It doesn't require anything beyond that single input. So, they're both very effective in their own right, but the Komaki parry gives you more options after the fact. But the tiger drop, punching someone so far away, means that if they survive, you can't really follow up as easily. And I'll talk about it more because there is some stuff we'll learn from Komaki later that really plays into the parry being the stronger option, but we'll show some more of that later. Yakuza 3, so many fights, so many street fights, and they all take so very long. I think that's been my problem with Yakuza 3 combat, is that after you get more of Q's moveset, the fights still take a while. And before you get the moveset, your fights take so atrociously long. These enemies are just so tanky, so quickly. It's not fun. I don't enjoy it. But it's fun to wail on enemies, but like, stuff like the bosses are fun. Or like the Coliseum, really. Random street fights should be more like a hazard, you know? Like, I mean, this guy's got, we're in chapter 6 of like, I think 12, and this guy has a health bar and a half. That guy's got a sword, they all block like gods. Knock you down, they can do a grab, these enemies are very strong for the point in the game you're supposed to be fighting them. Maybe it's just because I'm tired, but they really just do not fuck around for basic grunt enemies. Who knows, maybe I just suck. That's a joke. I know I suck. Hey buddy. Let's just get this guy taken care of. There we go. Take the sword. These guys don't know what's the problem. There we go. One more. They're all fine. Sentimental Toughness ZZ. Very nice. Let's check out the coin lockers. Got a few. Gauntlets. Ancient Steel. Box. A Hyper Stun Gun. Send that to the box. Old suspension, don't really need that. Send it to the box. We're just making sure we've got us a children amulet. Just making sure we've got everything we can have before we head towards the hotel, because as all of you very clever people in chat can imagine, there will be a fight waiting for us when we get there. Do we have... let's get rid of the stun gun. Grab that hyper stun gun. Don't think there's any gear we really want. Rage armor doesn't do much for us. Better against guns, but we don't really care about guns that much yet. Shisa pending, Shisa... I don't remember how to get the Shisa items, but not too worried about that. Where we are currently, we'll have another opportunity to get back into grinding soon. We just need to do this fight with at the Red Brick Hotel. So let's head to the drugstore, top up our items, go to a restaurant and heal. And then we'll head to the Red Brick Hotel. Fighting with Riku is nice, but more often than not, it just throws off timing. But, you know, he's trying his best. Having someone to take the heat off him does make basic Street Fights a little less frustrating. He's more often useful than he is annoying. Bloody super resilient resin. We don't really want that. So let's throw that into the item box. And we'll go pick up some healing items. The drugstore for real this time. Heal at a restaurant. And call it good to head to the hotel. Let's just get some of these. I think we'll unlock higher tier healing items later in the story. I think, but I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see how this all goes. For now, let's duck. Let's duck in here. Get ourselves some food. Rice and bibimbap. Tuna yamakake. Oh, we only got the one thing. It's because our health was mostly full. So, a full item stocked, gear equipped. Let's head towards the hotel. Let's make sure we don't get into any fights along the way, because I do not want to be wasting health before we head in, because we have a pretty nasty fight ahead of us that we will want to be ready for. There's a save station on the way, so we'll save at the batting center. Just don't want to activate that guy's aggression. Head up to the batting center and save the game. Then we'll head up to our very lovely Haruto Hotel to find Mr. Kanda. See if he's really the guy that lit up Kashiwagi. Let's get inside. What's Kanda do anyway? A few hours ago, someone shot up the Kazuma family office and murdered Kashiwagi-san, the captain of the Tojo clan. What? When he breathed his last words, Kashiwagi-san had something to tell me. There's a traitor in the Tojo clan. More likely than not, Kanda is that traitor. Oh, no time to talk though. Come on. Behind you, Aniki. Riki has got our back. Riki is backing us up.
ちょっとお客さん。うちはビジネスホテルじゃないんだよ。カップル以外はお断り。
どういうことだ？
あんたたちどうせろくな商売してない人たちでしょう。うちの部屋使って犯罪まがいのことされても困んのよ。
要は目的がはっきりしてないとダメみたいっすね。ねえおばちゃん。
はい。
カップルじゃなきゃダメなんですよね。
そうですよ。
いや私と兄貴はラブラブなカップルだから問題ないでしょ。
おい。
普段はカッコつけてるけど、たまにはイチャイチャしたいのよ。
あんたたちそうだったの。はいはい、それならいいわよ。今この401しか空いてないから安い分狭いけど我慢してね。
どうも。
エレベーター奥にあるから。
Ikia for
ごゆっく
fucking
り。
fully committing to the bit. Like, Ikia
神
knows
田
how
も
to do
確か
it.
4階でしたよね。
Riki is a real one.
で
I
か
like
い組織
Riki.
の親分なのに金ないんすかね。
さあな、自分で金出すのが嫌いなだけなんじゃないのか。タグ、いつまでやってんだお前。
Oh, come on.
すいません。すいません。
You don't understand, Kiryu. We have to sell the bit. No one's gonna believe us.
ここですね。
ああ。
遅いやんか、姉ちゃん。何やお前ら。
Hi.
まだことも始まってないようだし、少し時間をもらえるか。
誰やお前。
I'm here with the Boy Scouts. Do you want some
登場
popcorn?
界4代目、桐生一馬だ。
何やと。
Hi.
これは4代目。なんでこのようなとこまでわざわざ。
あんたに聞きたいことが。
うわ敵が来たぜ。
Oh boy. Well, so much for the whole civil discussion thing. Where were you guys?
そう、神田のやつ。上と下はどっちに行ったんだ。
兄貴、俺はこいつら倒した後、下に行ってみます。兄貴は上に行ってください。
わかった。
Alright. Time for a long battle.
痛い目見してや
This one can be particularly long because in addition to just having to fight through these guys, who are pretty tough, you do actually have to, find combat. Which we'll get to, which the game will explain in just a moment. Thankfully, this area does not have a shortage of random items to use. To do a little bludgeoning where necessary. Plus, various improvised weapons. Never hurts. Really, this is just a good place to practice some of your skills. But, you know, as you can probably imagine, there is a boss fight coming up, so don't get too greedy and burn through all your items, because you're gonna need them. Or at least, you're probably going to want them. Probably. I can't guarantee. Maybe you're really bad at long battles, but amazing at single boss fights, so... Who am I to judge? In that case, use all your items here. You can tell I haven't gotten a lot of sleep, because my commentary is not... I mean, I'm hardly a stellar already, but it's out of it. Can't imagine this is going to be a very long stream. I'm tired. But... it's not too difficult. Okay, so this bit's pretty simple. Kanda's in a room with the light on outside. Press space in front of the room to kick open the door. Anything could happen if you open the wrong one. I do not remember which doors are which ones are safe and which ones aren't, but I'm sure it'll be fine. But both doors on this level, I believe. Oh, lady. Yeah, so both of the active doors on this floor are duds. I don't know if you can skip straight up to the correct door. Pop one of these. So I've got... whatever that is, what was that? That was a toughness easy, that was not worth it. Alright. So I believe here on the 6th floor though, the door we want is 603. Yep. You could see a little dialogue bubble pop up that will indicate which door Kanda is in. Once he does scurry away pretty quickly, and will throw some bugs in your way. But you should be able to deal with them. Even though some of them are armed, just get rid of the more obvious threats first. And they should drop their weapons. So picking that up will make dealing with the rest of them a little bit easier. Even if some of them have ridiculous health. Really just being able to wrap it up decently quickly. You don't have to be a pro. You just gotta have a strategy of some kind that can get through these guys. I don't really know what to tell you other than be good at fighting. Because there's not really a lot special about these thugs. That make them particularly threatening. But, you know, liberal use of heat actions and application of items will generally get you through this in one piece. Even if these guys with the couches are a little bit scarier than they look, these guys are by no means the one-shot kill they were at 0. You do not get the free heat action on these guys. But you can guard their stuff. Which does mean you can sort of chip away at them. It's not exactly recommended, because if they do hit you, they hit really hard. Like so. But if you don't have many other options, go for it. There we go. So, Kanda went downstairs. And he actually, if we check the doors here, we can listen in and see is not in any of these rooms. He has gone down another floor. So, down another floor we also shall go. And this time, he is in, I believe, 406. Yes. You can tell when you've got the right door because the camera angle will be a little weird. So, he is going to scurry off to one more room. This time a floor higher than he was at the beginning, so he's up to floor 7 now. So we'll have to follow him up there. Once we've got his cronies dealt with. Come on, fellas. Come on, fellas. Oh boy. I can never bait the parries like I want to. They hit me with exactly what I want. Or with what I'm expecting. Also, sometimes Kiryu just decides to face away. Which, you know, that's a mechanic. That's a thing. I'm not mad about that. I'm not bitter. It's fine. This game is well made. People like this game. I'm sure. Okay, why do you do that? Why do you just not face the right direction sometimes, dude? I can't help but be curious. What would possess you to face the wrong way? Okay. Little less strong now. Little less health. Never hurt anyone. Except that, but that's fine. Okay. I have way more out of him than I thought. Oh god. Ow. And another upgrade at least. Let's actually take care of that. Let's grab that. It's a heat upgrade. Essence of Fear. Yeah. That was better. Even if you need to be in climax heat to use it. Or red heat to use it. Let's just get the heat action on this guy. Wipe him out a little more easily. Still no one in the chat there. No one wants to talk. Oh, I've got you guys chat. It's been a very long week, not anticipating how tiring this was gonna be. 704. This is the one. Yep. Camera angle's weird. Actually runs off to the back stairs to the big important person suite. So let's follow him. The fuck is in that water? Here you, buddy.
四代目がここに来たんじゃ。いきなり何しやがる。それはこっちのセリフじゃ。こんなとこまで勝ち込みかけやがってこんだけ。お前とはゆっくり話すわけにはいかないようだな。
I mean, you could try.
仕方ねえ。力ずくで話聞かせてもらうぜ。
I don't know if we've really tried the friendly
俺
chat
と
thing.
差しの勝負したこと後悔させたら。行くで4代目。
There we go. Tsuyoshi Kanda, patriarch of the Nishikiyama family. Or, as I like to call him, Tiger Drop Practice. Since he's the first major enemy you'll encounter right after obtaining it, Kanda is probably the best time to practice your various Komaki moves, in particular the Komaki Parry and the Tiger Drop. Since some of his moves have very substantial windups that leave him very open to being Tiger Dropped. Of course, if you are in fact shit at Yakuza, that can make it difficult. I think the best thing to do is to try and manipulate Kanda's AI. If you can bait him into going for the same move over and over, then he gets easier to parry. So if there's one move in particular you know you can Tiger Drop, or if there's one move in particular you know you can play off, then try to make him go for it. Like if you can learn that fucking Bridget hip slam, then try and get him to do that as often as you can. Of course, I do not fall into that category. There is a healing item in the little hot tub that you should grab, because, you know, a little extra healing is nice. I do recommend trying to go mostly for the, see, the parry and the Tiger Drop are probably your most valuable tools in the late game. Since so many enemies block, the only real way to get damage is through the single strong hit of the, Everyone can use some extra heating, you're right, chat. And that typo is applicable because it was in the hot tub. Oh, come on. There we go. Of course, sometimes the models will fuck up and you will get the Tiger Drop off, but it won't actually damage him, which is a little annoying. But sometimes it lands, and it's very funny. It's just important to keep in mind that the Tiger Drop deals less damage the higher your heat. So, if you can manage to knock him down, then use the heat action as quickly as possible. Well, once he picks up an item, his animations get a lot more consistent, since he only really has his options become a lot more limited, so it becomes a little bit easier to read. But at this point, Ryu does nothing about any of this. Oh boy. Ah, okay. I forgot there was a quick time event there. That was about time to go for a drink. Okay. That hurts. So, as scary as this is, and as impressive a feat of strength as it is, you'll notice all of his attacks get way longer windups, which means that once you learn what they look like, they are right before the tiger dropping. And he will break it eventually, and once he does, he gets a little tuckered out, so you'll have an opportunity to just wail on him. Just do keep in mind, the Tiger Drop does not negate all damage in this game. It just gives you armor. So you'll still need to heal. And make sure to remember there is a quick time event associated with this, so don't go for a drink when he's picking it up, or he will deal a lot of damage to you. But we know that now, and we won't make that mistake twice. Anyway. Somehow he keeps a hold on the thing. But you obviously cannot parry him. You can't pull off the Komaki parry while he's got this thing out, so don't try that. If you're gonna go for a counter, go for the Tiger Drop. And of course, we got our Feel the Heat, and we're feeling it. Come on, get up there. So we are gonna go for the head press because knockdown is just the one hit, so it's not quite as effective. As I discussed, it's meant to be used against bosses with flunkies, which Kanda is not, and there are very few of them over the course of the game, so that particular super move is only so effective. Oh boy, alright, and this bit. Yakuza is a serious crime drama, chat. It's probably just best not to think about it too hard. Or at all, really. I've played through this game 3 times now. I still don't really have any commentary to add to this. It's just weird. But, you know, that's Yakuza. Couch. And there he goes. Kanda he's counter practice. He's a boss for you to practice all of your new moves on.
俺は何も知らん。この後に及んで何も知らないとは言わせねえ。柏木さんを弾いたのはお前の組だろ。シャワー、頭弾いて何のメリットがあるんじゃ。お前は登場界の跡目を狙っていた。だから柏木さんを。お前、ほんまに知らんのじゃ。多分この階段は浜崎や。浜崎だと。あいつは密かにカブロチを狙っとったんじゃ。柏木を弾く動機もある。なんだと。奴は横浜で力ため込んで攻める機会狙っとったんや。ほんまや。前にうちの下まで暴れた中国人問い詰めた時そんな話しとったわ。兄貴。
I found him, Rikia.
そっちは大丈夫だったか。
なんとか下にも結構数がいて手こずりましたが。
What the hell was that? Oh my. Nice try, buddy. What the hell is he keeping that?
こいつが神田ですか。
ああ。
こいつもっと問い詰めなくていいんすか。
今回の一件こんな単純なやつが書けるようなもんじゃない。多分こいつはどうして大悟が撃たれたのかすら分かってない。
Some reason I would get mastermind vibes from this guy.
東京って怖い街なんですね。
Yeah, it's like I never wanted you here.
力也、中原の一件俺が絶対に何とかする。 だから悪いことは言わない。今のうちに沖縄に。
嫌です。
力也、
自分は絶対に中原の親父を撃った男をこの手で敵を取りたいんです。お願いします兄貴。自分を東京にいさせてください。お願いします。
分かった。だが一つだけ条件がある。もしお前があの絵の男を見つけ出したとしても絶対に一人では動かないでくれ。約束できるか？
はい。
よし、それじゃあ今日は一杯飲もう。お前にこの街を案内してやる。怖いことばかりの街じゃねえことを教えてやるよ。
All right. All right, Rikia. Where to? We should grab some grub first. Fight always puts a hole in my stomach.
そうっすね。
Yeah, yakiniku. We're more local. You can get yakiniku whenever you want down in Okinawa. Well, yeah, but there's this one Korean joint I've been dying to go to. It's the one that always show on the tube where the celebrities hang out and stuff their faces. I heard people even saw the Korean megastar Il Yujin chilling there a few years back. That does sound familiar. I'm not sure if it's the same place, but I have a restaurant in mind. Let's go. Anyway, first off, a new email. Soba joint, southeast part of Kamurocho. Owner's totally bonkers. Apparently his noodles suffer for it. Keep your eyeballs trained on the owner. We have another revelation waiting for us. So, let's do that. Southeast. Soba place, that's Senryo. So that would be... Kyushu? No, but that's Pink Alley. Let's head to Senryo and see what comes up. The yakiniku place that Rikia was talking about is in fact Kanrai. Kanrai, beloved, lovely barbecue restaurant. Delicious meats. But that is for later, because that is story progression. And for now, we have a okay. Here we go. So we do want to do some exploring with Rikia, but for now, let's take care of this revelation that we can do now. And I don't think we have to ditch Rikia just yet. So let's head to that Soba place and see if he shows up. And if he does, we'll grab that and we'll take Rikia up to Kanrai. It'll be great. We'll have a grand old time. Oh, but first, Irate Thug and his camo everything would like to speak with us for a while. Come on. It's just... it's so much health. These guys have so much health. And they have such perfect defense. It just doesn't... it's not fun to fight. Especially on multiple playthroughs. Like, as much as I love the Tiger Drop, it's a little too necessary for some fights. Because it's the only real way to deal a bunch of damage consistently. Got a watery broken clock, huh? I think I know why it's broken. So, if I recall correctly... Kyushu is the soba place, though, so it should be... No, there's no one there. Da, 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 da. Soba, 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 soba. Coin locker key over here. Oh, that looked like something. Oh, there he is. Hello. Hey, landed it. Oh, that's gonna sting. If only he hadn't been holding that soba. So, this one is very, very good. This... A soba shop delivery man was riding his bike with a stack of noodle boxes in his hand. I had a feeling something would happen, but what followed was beyond my wildest dreams. It gave me the idea to use enemies' weapons against them. So, this heat move, this revelation, Essence of Self-Destruction, that's a really good one to have. Especially for fights like the long battles we were just in. It is kind of frustrating that the sort of fight where that heat action is most useful is in the fight that just ended. But, even beyond that, Essence of Self-Destruction is really good, because anytime an enemy is holding a weapon that they're holding with two hands, be that something like a sign, or a chair, or anything, you can pull it off and take the weapon out of their hand to deal a bunch of damage. It is probably instantly dropping them. It's super, super, super helpful, especially in street fights where enemies are picking stuff up, or in long battles where some enemies will come with stuff in their hands. So, there are two major sub-stories we'll want to do with Rikia while we're here, and both of which are on the chain of Rikia wanting to explore Kamurocho. So, let's do those. Start with Kanrai. Are there any stars in there? You're in a phone room, your whole damn constellation. I don't see any celebrities. Hell, there aren't even any other people in here. You can't expect to be packed all the time. Come on, let's order. And, you know, he's a guest. He's a guest in our city. It's my treat. Get what you like. So, let's go with 2 beers, some kalbi, some sirloin, an order of salted tongue, a plate of tripe. Oh, and some Iberico pork while you're at it. Rikia. Oh yeah, make all that a double portion for me and my Aniki here. Then we'll have a kimchi combo and a kalbi soup on top of that. Some nice chilled noodles for dessert. As it turns out, Rikia eats a bit like I do when someone else's money is involved. But we're being a good host, you know? I don't think my stomach can fit all that. Yeah, we'll need to drop our health a lot first. You do get the full heal, which is nice. Strolling around town for a while before we met up. Sure are a lot of interesting folks around here in Kamurocho, huh? Weirdos, businessmen, schoolgirls. Yeah, you could just spend an entire year people watching and never run out of new subjects. Makes you wonder how their lives all led up to this point, converging in this city. Totally. Wonder if I can find what I'm after here. What are you talking about? Come on, Aniki. We talked about this right after you beat the human stuffing out of me. Looking for a guy to finish my Viper tattoo, remember? Right, sorry, your other tattoo artist died before he could finish it, didn't he? I didn't want to trust anyone to I don't want to trust anyone. Why is this sentence so difficult? I don't want to trust my Viper to anyone who doesn't get what the spirit of Okinawa is all about. Kinda starting to think someone here might have what it takes. Guy who's lived in Kamurocho, seen all sorts of people come and go even if they're not from Okinawa. I bet he could get what I'm going for. What do you think, Aniki? Well, I might just know someone who can help. For real? We go see him? And we've got the time, I mean. Sure, why not? But let's do some sightseeing first. So far all we've done is sit in this restaurant. Totally, let's get a move on. So. Man, Aniki was a wild party in my mouth. Guess you could put it that way. 65 grand. You'll probably have enough money to foot the bill. And it is important to do so, because we want to make sure that Rikia has a good time. And we will want to continue exploring with Rikia. Because our next step...
Aniki.
So they've set up Don Quixote, but as you can see, for those of you who may remember from Yakuza 2, there's a sub-story marker right by where Kiryu's tattoo artist is. Or at least the guy who did his dragon. So, let's go see him. Because Rikia needs a tattoo artist, and who better... Oh, first off, Angry Punk would like to voice his idea on where we should go in Kamurocho. But, as much as I appreciate the input, I'm a little busy. Beer keg, beer keg, beer keg. Flip the bitch. God, I know the Tiger Drop is strong, but that Konaki parry just looks brutal. That just looks painful to go through. Damn right I win. I'm the best. It was just a joke. Just a prank, bro. Just a prank. Alright. So let's head to that sub-story. Hey! This guy's dressed like me. Except, not quite as tastefully. A little bit brighter. Ow. My bones. So there's just, I'm running out of stuff to comment on for these street fights. Still out of it. It's getting pretty hot where I am, so my brain's not exactly operating at peak efficiency. But I'm managing, you know, keeping cool. Trying to keep myself from being too busy. It's really the important part is making sure I've got something that can entertain you guys, chat. Even though I'm not very good at that just yet. But, you know, nothing gets you there but practice. Also, we got a level up. Speaking of getting better, my face is great. You're damn right. A grotty 10,000 yen. That's nasty. Alright. Tortoise Spirit. Blocking enemy attacks increases heat. increase the power of throws. Essence of head bashing is a red heat action. Take out two enemies with smashing their heads together. Effect depends on enemies' sizes. Good for crowd control, but you need a red heat bar to pull it off. So, For now, let's grab the Tortoise Spirit. Yeah. Just so we've got it. Like usually, or like most playthroughs, I am going to try and get all of the abilities by the end of the game. Since, given the difficulty we're on, we're probably going to end up needing them, but we will not be missing any. We won't be missing anything that I think we can't afford to miss.
Aniki.
Fine Dragon, what kind of shop is this? Tattoo parlor. Seriously, you're telling me there's a tattoo artist holed up in there? Yeah, Master Utabori. He's the one who takes care of the tattoo on my back. Whoa. You guys gotta be legendary if you dig your dragon. You starstruck? No, it's just my Viper's not finished, so I was thinking, maybe, you know, I get it. You want me to ask Master Utabori if he'll finish it up for you. Would you? I'd be honored to get my work done by the same guy who worked on you, Aniki. Sub-story! Hello, Utabori! Master Utabori, sorry to intrude. Kirio! What brings you here? I was wondering if you'd work on a tattoo for my friend here. His name's Rikia. A friend, hmm? Interesting. His artist passed away before he could get his tattoo finished, so we were hoping your needle might be the one for the job. I'm sorry, but you'll need to find someone else if that's what you want. I can't add to another artist's work. But, listen well, Kirio. Tattoo changes a man's life. You know that better than anyone. The creator and the receiver must both be prepared to bear the lifelong responsibilities that tattoo brings. I'm sorry, but the answer must be no. Call me a stubborn old man if you wish. This is something I won't compromise on. Okay, we'll find someone else. Hey, hold on a sec. You're just gonna refuse before you see the damn thing? Rikyo, that's enough. Oh, I gotta keep it. I can't let this go. That Viper's the soul of Okinawa. How could he talk like that if you won't even look at my tattoo? I admire your spirit, boy, but don't presume to lecture me on my own trade. And then, I'll just show you. Take a look at this. Oh boy. You can't just go around flashing people your tattoo, man. I mean, it is sick.
どうだ恐れ入ったかあんたがどれほどの掘りしか知らねえが
Rikia!
俺のハブにはかなわねえだろほらここんところよく見ろこの色柄すげえだろ
He's a kid, alright? Video! The boy has quite the fire in his belly. Sorry for how he's acting. He doesn't usually do this. Well, let's hear it, old man. Tell me what you think. It's a fine work, yes. Not only does its technique impress, but I can tell the original artist truly cared about both you and this tattoo. Damn right he did. So what do you say? You gonna finish the job for me?
Yeah.
Please forgive me. I'm afraid I just can't do it. Huh? Why not? Your artist did an exquisite job on this piece. There's no doubt about that. But as I said, both the tattoo's creator and receiver must be prepared to bear the responsibility it brings. Ugh, not this crap again. I don't know you. I don't know your ambitions, and I don't know why you've chosen to carry that tattoo. As long as those things remain a mystery to me, I cannot do what you ask. Stubborn old shit. Watch it, Rikia. My apologies, but I'm going to have to ask you to leave now. Right, sorry we've already done you like this. Come on, Rikia, let's go. Well, that could have gone better. What a waste. Figured the guy who did your tattoo was going to be some badass needle slinger, not a hack job. It's enough, Rikia. Learn to show some respect. Well, that didn't go great. Uh-oh. Commotion. Alright, Rikia, let's work out some of that anger. I'm so sorry, you thugs are all looking for a quick buck, right? Here, take my wallet. Just don't hurt us, please.
Huh?
Thugs, he says. First you slam your drunk asses into us, and now you insult us. We don't need more than whatever mothballs you got in your pocket to cover our hospital bills. That's all I have on me. Well, that's an easy fix, ain't it? There's an ATM right over there. How about we make a little withdrawal? He's I can barely afford rent as is. Leave him alone. You're not hurt, you're just faking. And who are you, huh? Didn't your kindergarten teachers ever tell you to mind your own damn business? Fight time! Oh, Rikio's already in the middle of it. Fellas. Alright, who's gonna swing? Who's gonna swing? Two of you. Nice. I love, as much as I, even in games like this one, I still love the Tiger Drop. It's just, it's funny. It's funny how good it is consistently, and it's funny how it just sends them flying off camera. Just, it makes me smile watching him go flying, you know? We can actually grab one of them. We can... Oh, not this move. Still, that's a good one. Wanted to try that new move we got. Or we didn't get it, did we? No, we didn't. We got the Black Tortoise Spirit. That's right. We don't have that double bashing you need yet. Ow, your face. Oh, buddy. Ah. 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 Didn't even feel it. Didn't feel it. Didn't even feel it. There we go. Hey, buddy. Might want to turn around. Just a thought. Hey, buddy, come on. Oh. You fool. Utter buffoon. Dingus. I love that. I love dingus. Such a great word. I'm expecting you big city boys to put up more of a fight. It was nothing. Now get out of here, okay? Next time lay off the booze. Oh, we will. I'm never drinking again. Mark my words. Come on, honey, let's go. Hell yeah. Hero moment. Look at the Mr. Big Shot coming to save the day. This fucking jokester. I see you hung my boys out to dry. Good. They deserve a nice ass whooping for starting shit where everyone could see them. Huh? Who the hell are you? Who am I? Me? Heh. You ain't from around here, are you? There ain't a soul in Kamurocho who don't know the name Hyoei Muruto. Hyoei Muruto. It's a lame ass tattoo. Uh-huh.
行きましょう、兄貴。バカの相手をしてる暇はないです
Look at Rikia being the bigger man.
そうだな。
Bye.
またんかダボが。わしの話は終わってないっちゅうねん。
ジャカー信者。吠えるのも大概にしとけよ。ガキが。
ガキやとんどるわしよりガキのくせして。今日はこれぐらいにしといたるわ。
Oh, he left his jacket. Rikia, that was fucking awesome! Okay. I know I've just spent a lot of this stream talking about how much I don't like this game. This is Rose's favorite game, because he doesn't have to play it, and it's shit like that. Like that cutscene, and really all of Rikia, is why I get it, and why I like this game, and why this isn't my least favorite game. I think this is my least favorite Yakuza game, but still, it is a game I enjoy immensely because of moments like that. And really anything that involves Rikia. I just love Rikia. Master Utabori, isn't it? Your name is Rikia, yes. Why didn't you show him your tattoo? What, a two-bit thug like that? He doesn't deserve the honor. No way he'd appreciate it. Besides, this Viper's not some kind of tool to threaten bullshit punks with. It's a spirit of Okinawa etched on my back. And now I ask, why didn't you hit him? Would have been the point. The guy wasn't worth the effort. I see. You're a fascinating one. That's supposed to mean. Come with me. I'll finish that Viper for you. Will? Why? Because I've come to understand your character. Need more reason than that, boy? Hey, I'm not complaining. Let's get that needle moving. Ugh, God. Getting tattoos just looks painful.
我慢せい。ハブに魂を入れとるんだ。じっとしとけ。俺の墨は運命を変える。重さに潰されるんじゃないぞ。
俺の背中はハブだぜ。ハブは沖縄の魂だ。どんな運命だろうが丸飲みにして食らい尽くしてやるよ。
よう言うた。お主なら入れ墨に食われることもないじゃろうな。よし、完成じゃ。
Miki's finished tattoo.
どうすか兄貴。
さすがは先生。惚れ惚れする出来だ。
兄貴と同じ歌彫りの入れ墨か。これで名実ともに兄弟分になったってことですね。
そうだな。
Smiling Kiryu. Thank you for taking time to do this, Master Utabori. I appreciate it, old man. Sorry for blowing my lid at you earlier. I suggest you learn some manners, boy. In the meantime, feel free to come back to me if the color ever begins to fade. I'll maintain all my work for as long as I live. I'll be back for sure. Gotta keep that Utabori touch intact. Come on, Rikia. We should get moving. Thank you again, Master. Take care of yourselves. Got some nice XP. I've talked about this before. I think it was in my playthrough of Kiwami 1 where I talked about it, but I don't remember when. Oh, right, it was when they were discussing, like, the story of Nishiki's tattoo, the koi. I've always loved, like, how vaguely, like, mystical the way tattoos are handled in Yakuza. And how it feels, like, how either a character's tattoo representing their character or their story or their fate, and that has, like the tattoo you have is some way that, like, is something that changes your fate, like what Utabori was talking about, how Riki's Viper could be a burden that he needs to bear. Or that, like, Itazumi artists like Utabori in the Yakuza universe are, like, vaguely soothsayers or fortune tellers that can see both the character and possibly the future of the people they work on. Because in the Rikia, obviously, we've just seen a full cutscene with it, but things like Ishiki's Koi, Majima's Hanya, and of course, Kiryu's Azure Dragon, and even characters like Ryuji's Golden Dragon. It's all very interesting, and even the characters that don't really get as much focus, like Kuze's tattoo, Shibusawa's dragon, really all of the lieutenant's dragons from Zero are really, really good. And there's people far more skilled in this sort of thing and far more knowledgeable in this subject than I have done breakdowns of pretty much every major and minor character's Itazumi. And it's always been very interesting to me. I get that, like, from a meta perspective, obviously you're gonna give a character a tattoo that represents their character and story. But the fact that in-universe, these tattoos keep being so accurate and representative is really interesting. And it is... Yakuza has not always been grounded in reality. It's always tried to aim for realism, but there's always been that sort of aspect of being a little bit more than human when characters like Kiryu and Ryuji, and even later characters like Ichiban and some of the protagonists in the later games, can do some of the things they do regardless of how ridiculous it is. It's always been very vaguely inhuman, I suppose is the term. And the fact that it could apply to the tattoos, people like Masaru Tabori being able to either change or predict someone's future through their tattoos is really interesting, you know? It's a lot of fun. It's a very interesting idea, and there's definitely not enough evidence for it to be, like, outwardly true that that being a tattoo artist in the Yakuza world means you can see the future. But, you know, it's it's an interesting theory, because there's not enough evidence to prove me wrong. Anyway. Iki wants to crack open some cold ones and talk about Kashiwagi, which is fair. And he wanted to go up to the Millennium Tower and do it, but obviously the Millennium Tower isn't an option right now. So let's just hit up Public Park 3. Kashiwagi-san. Aniki. What kind of guy was Kashiwagi-san? Kashiwagi-san, he knew what my adopted father, Kamaza-san, stood for. Kept the Kazuma family legacy alive when he took over as their second patriarch. Honestly, Kashiwagi-san was great at leading from the shadows. He didn't really like being the center of attention, but I can't tell you how many times he saved my life. But also thanks to Kashiwagi-san that Daigo was able to take control of the Tojo clan despite being so young. He was a priceless asset to the clan. Wow, I always figured he was amazing, but I never knew just how much. Amazing? Yeah, I guess so. I was especially in awe of... Now technically both of these answers are canon. Kashiwagi does in fact love cold noodles. And if you select this option, Kiryu tells a nice little story about Kashiwagi going ballistic. One of the only times he's ever seen Kashiwagi get, like, genuinely angry was when he couldn't have some... when he missed out on some cold noodles, which, you know, fair. Cold noodles are awesome. But that is not the answer you're supposed to give. I was especially in awe of how level-headed he was. I think that's why Kazuma-san trusted him so much. Kashiwagi-san really lived up to that trust, too. He always kept tensions between families from boiling over, though, of course, that made some of the patriarchs think he was soft. Soft to lead. That's a reputation you want to avoid in this line of work. Even so, you can't just fight people for no reason. You have to choose your battles. Kashiwagi-san knew how to do that better than anyone. Oh, they respected him, Aniki. We should probably get going, Rikia. Anyone else you had in mind? I don't know. All this talking kind of made me sad. Hey, why don't we go to one of those bikini bars I heard about? What do you say, Aniki? Seriously? Hell yeah! You can't expect me to leave Tokyo without first getting a little taste of the ladies. But, I can go by myself if you really want. That might be for the best. Sorry, I'm not really feeling up to it. Figured. My bad, Aniki. I was just trying to cheer you up. Don't worry, Rikia. I'm okay. Go have some fun. But, let's go. And Rikia, thanks. What, that? It was nothing, Aniki. Just wish I could have been more help, you know? Anyway, guess I'll get going. Think you can manage on your own? Oh, totally. I got a pretty good feel for the layout by now. You say so. By the way, there's a bar called New Serena over on Tenkaichi Street that we're going to be using as our base of operations. Head there when you're done wandering, and feel free to give me a call if you have trouble finding it. Will do. See you later, Aniki. By the way, Aniki, here's a little thank you for showing me around. You got a 0 jewel. Well, later. No. Phone call! Hello? Hear you, it's me. How'd things go with old Baldy? Found him. He was horrible, alright, but he's pretty small time. I don't think he has the wit to outsmart Kashiwagi-san. Damn it. Here I thought we had a lead. Guess we're not as close as we thought. Anyway, I'll fill you in when I get back. You over at Serena? Yep. Mama said we can use it whenever we want. Leave you over here, okay? Sure. See you soon. Have to get too distracted on your way here. No. We are, in fact, going to be getting very distracted. Because we are back to free roam. Which means sub-stories, which means side activities, and most importantly, the revelations we've missed out on. Eh? I asked you to help collect that loan. Oh, hey, what's going on? Right now. I'm near Smileburger. Otayama's just inside Smileburger. Could you go in and look for him? How the hell? What? Is this a sub-story I forgot about? Mysteries Ryukyu. Huh. I don't remember taking this sub-story. Okay. Okay, well, I guess let's head into Smileburger. I did not realize that we were going to be doing this. There is something else we will want to take care of, or that we'll want to unlock. Now that we're here. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm looking up a guide for this one because I don't fucking remember this. I do not remember taking this sub-story. Area the corrector. Oh, it was some debt collector we ran into that recognized me from when I was a member of the Dojima family. Get a call, be told the guy was spotted in Park Boulevard. Okay, so it's some guy we gotta go find. Hey. So, this is... It's a slippery little boy. But he fights a lot like Mr. Try and Hit Me from the first few games. So... Yeah, which just means dodge shot. Specifically the forward dodge tech tracks just well enough that you can slam into him. So, you know, he's not too rough. Ready to pay now? There we go. 1 million yen. Nice. Nice 100 grand. Not bad money at all. Well, I didn't realize we had found that sub-story, but I am glad we did. Oh boy. Ooh, disgruntled Yakuza. What's got you so disgruntled? Is it that no one has hit you in the face recently? I can help you with that. I mean, I'm going to, like, regardless, but, you know. Hey! Oh no, you need a... Right. Essence of Self-Destruction requires that they have a two-handed item. So that cone is not applicable for that heat action. Which is important to keep in mind. Don't go running up to someone holding the one thing, thinking you'll get the free move, because you will not. And you will simply look goofy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, you angry? Are you mad, bro? Ah, he's bad. Deal. My dodging is superior. I know Kung Fu! Ah, he knows violence! Come on, fellas. Come on. Oh god, wrong button. Oh, wrong button. I was trying to talk. There we go. Ow! He's just not locked into the people that he wanted to lock onto sometimes. It's a little strange. Aha! That's him taken care of. You afraid? Scared? You mad? Are you frightened? What could be the situation? Hey, bad touch. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on! Come on. Ah! Keep taunting. Keep shit talking. You fool. What is this what I'm thinking of? Yes. Okay, so that sub-story over there. That's what we want to do. It good. It real good. But we want to save before we do it. Because you can very easily fuck it up. And we don't want to fuck it up. So we're going to try not to. Now let's talk to these guys. Hey, fellas. Get out there and find me a stand-in for Kuda-chan. If I do find somebody, it's way too late. Then how the hell are we supposed to film this thing? Not a star, we're nothing. Yep, what am I supposed to do about it? I feel terrible about all this. You gave me the starring role and I had to go and break my arm in the men's room. Hey. What about him? Oh, he's perfect. Something wrong? You want to be in a movie, hotshot? Movie? Why me? Kuda here was our lead, but he got injured during rehearsal. Without a lead, our hopes of completing this film are pretty much screwed. Hi there. Name's Noboru Kudari Zaka. Okay, I think I get the picture. Yeah, anyway, you've just got just the face and build we're looking for. In fact, I think you fit this role like a glove. So how about it? In a movie might not be so bad. I'll do it. Hot damn, that just made my day. It's an over-the-top action scene. So basically, we need you to beat the crap out of some thugs and make it look pretty. I can do that. What's your name, anyway? I'm Kiryu.
Kiryu-chan.
Alright then, Kiryu-chan, let's get you right to the studio.
Oh.
Look at you, Kiryu-chan. This is exactly the image we're going for. Must be some kind of samurai flick. Here's the script. You only have to worry about Tatsu's, the hero's, lines. Memorize them as best you can. Tatsu bursts into Yamashiro's compound. What the hell do you want? I've come to avenge my father. You've got some nerve busting in here. So you want to see your precious father, huh? Oh, I'll send you to meet him. In hell. Tatsu takes out Yamashiro's thugs in this order. Hanai, short hair, charges at Tatsu, and Tatsu smashes him head on. Once fired up, Tatsu then wails on Toriyumi, long hair, Next, he shuts down Matsukaze, bearded, who's in a rage, and finally beats Otsuki, bald, to finish them off. Very impressive. Fight me one-on-one like a real man. Ha! We can discuss that once you've defeated my finest assassin. Assassin, get out here! Assassin enters. This is the man who killed your father, and he's more skilled than you can imagine, so prepare to die. Tatsu confronts his father's assassin. First, he unleashes a series of raging techniques to take out the henchman. Grabbing and smashing one into the wall, essence of terrain, then killing another with a triple sword slash, essence of weaponry, and finally smashing a Daruma doll over the last one's head with a karate chop, another essence of weaponry, to finally avenge his father. Bunch of worthless dogs. I suppose I'll have to deal with you myself. No need to worry, I'll make quick work of you. Nonsense. You'll regret you ever crossed me when I'm through with you. Time has come to face Yamashiro, the sinister villain behind it all. While Tatsu unleashes an amazing array of attacks, defeating Yamashiro for good is a much harder bargain. Tatsu is beat within an inch of his life, Hike flashes red, but he manages to win with a miraculous comeback. Listen, work for me, and I'll make you rich beyond your wildest dreams. Sound good? Let's forget about this whole thing and think about what's best for tomorrow. My loyalty can't be bought. Tatsu punches Yamashiro. So, there's our script. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some improv. I like this script. I like it. It's good. But I could love it. I'm gonna make a script that I love, and we're gonna go with that. So this is the legendary Tatsu of Kamuro. Tatsu turns his back on a nearly dead Yamashiro and exits. End. So, let's make ourselves a movie, chat. Lone warrior bursts into the local authorities' compound to avenge his dead father. Looks like your typical samurai B-movie. Bet. Feel free to ad-lib if you can't remember word for word, just as long as it works well. Saying the lines as written can sound wooden sometimes. Also, do your best with the action sequences. Performing them as written would be nice, but we'll still pay you either way. Let's get this thing rolling, then. So, as hinted, there will be better lines we can choose. But for... hell do you want? We're gonna go with the slightly more human line. Killed my father, and I want payback. Alright, so, now, follow the script. Short hair, long hair, beard, bald. First off, short hair. Also, you know, heal. Make sure you have health. And Hanai comes first. Oh, that's Hanai. Next comes Narumi, long hair. Use heat actions if they come up. Just make sure you're using them on the right people. Be careful with the tiger drop. As you have just seen, it does deal slight area damage. And if you kill these guys out of order, you know, not good. Not a good situation. The Komaki parry is probably your best bet here, since it only hits the one guy. And can get them out of the way of the rest of the opponents. That's Narumi. Now. Oh shit, I've done them out of order. I got long hair guy backwards. So... load game. You really do want to get this sub-story down right, because the stuff that you'll get, if you do it all properly, it's worth it. It's worth it, I promise. Improving the lines is good, but other than that... but in terms of action, Stick to the script.
Oh. What do you mean?
I misread long hair. I did not realize how short hair was and how long hair was. So,
Eat it.
thankfully, we won't make that mistake twice. Some kind of samurai flick. Da-da-da-da-da. Got our lines down. Let's get in here. We're all set. We had the right line. Killed my father and I want payback. So Hanai is the guy to our left. This one here. Do what you can to isolate the person you're attacking, because a lot of Kiryu's attacks have a sort of sweeping thing going on. And he'll also just lock onto the wrong person sometimes, which can screw you over through pretty much no fault of your own. But if you play it safe, there isn't a time limit for this. Hanai is first, then pick out Narumi from the crowd. And he is next on your list of people in need of vengeance to be doled out. Of course, if you can go for the tiger drop, then, you know, it's the tiger drop. Next, Matsukaze with the beard. Use heat actions if you want to. And that leaves Tsuki. And then you can just wail on the Tsuki, because he's the last one. Come on, buddy. Take a swing. Oh god. Bad time to talk. But that's fine. Flip his ass. And flick him again! Oh. Let's do it, you fine man, just the two of us. That is the incorrect line. Fight me one-on-one like a real man. That is the script line. Fight me to the death like a man is the option we want to go with. First, let's take out this assassin. We'll also want to do the heat actions that we have. You'll notice there's a sword and a Dharma. Our first course of heat action is the wall crush. There isn't a particular person you have to use any of these moves on, you just have to have them out. 2 and 3, the Komaki sword technique. Next is a Dharma somewhere in one of the corners. Go for it, grab it, pop the heat action, and you can just run this for as long as you like. As long as you've done the wall crush sword slashes, and then essence of brick breaking, you are then free to wipe out these jokers in whatever way feels most appropriate. As usual, it will probably involve the tiger drop. But do note that your enemies can also use these weapons. And I have actually, the last time One of the times I've done this sub-story, I actually had both of these automatic break because the enemies got to be first. So don't dilly-dally. I also have no idea whether or not pulling off the heat moves again will disrupt the order. I don't think it will, but I wouldn't take the risk. Especially since by the time you're at the sub-story, you're decently capable. But we can show off Essence of Self-Destruction. Just make sure you've already pulled off the necessary heat moves first, because it will break the Dynamo, which can lock you out of getting the perfect run. Once it's just down to the assassin, it's the typical one-on-one strategy. Wait for a strategy you like, wait for a move you like, and once he pulls it off, either Komaki parry or Tiger Drop, and spam throws, because throws good. The Komaki knockback, always good to give himself space, and he is vulnerable to it, even if it doesn't deal great damage. Really gotta learn the spacing on that. Yeah, okay. Not great. This is one of the longer sub-stories, but I might call it after this. I just hope I can do it right. This is probably going to be one of my shorter streams just because I am still kind of out of it, but I will manage. There we go. That's the sort of damage I'm after. Bunch of worthless dogs, deal with you myself. I'll make quick work with you, I'll make out quick with you. Again, that is the incorrect line. That is not the sort of movie we're trying to make. Who is that? I'll make you apologize to my father in hell. Very, very badass. Very cool. So, this one is a bit rough. Yamashiro does not have a lot of health, so you don't want to be attacking too often. What you want to do is whip out just some basic strings and get his health as low as you can manage it, without killing him, because remember, you need your health to be in red. So get him low, try not to whip out any heat actions, and I actually don't recommend the Tiger Drop, at least not at first, because he can whip out the damage out of nowhere. And the Tiger Drop can just kill Yamashiro before your health is where it needs to be. So get him down a bit, get some decent damage in, you know, gotta make him look good. And then just let him wail on you. Unless you have some food items or something that will actively reduce your HP, your best bet is just to let him beat on you for a little bit. I know I said that wasn't the sort of movie we're making, but this is just the best bet. His throw does deal some pretty good damage. Try to get as close to like the border. I know it can be sort of difficult to control how much damage you're taking, but as soon as you're in the red, just unleash hell. Give him everything you've got. Tiger Drop and all. Beat actions, Tiger Drop, Komaki parry. Nothing is off the table once your health is flashing. And then once Yamashiro falls, you'll have one more line to improv. Look for me. You got what's best for tomorrow. My loyalty can't be bought. Not quite. Keep your money. I want justice. Very heroic. finish him off, and walk away. And he probably explodes. Okay, cut. That's a wrap, people. Good job, everyone. What was that? You were brilliant, Kiryu-chan. Especially the ad-lib. I love the ad-lib and the impact. Felt like I was watching the real thing. Really? I didn't feel like my delivery was convincing enough for a samurai film. Maybe I put a little too much me in there. Samurai film? Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, I've got your payment waiting. Go get changed first. Oh, right, this cutscene.
お疲れ様です。
おう。
桐生ちゃんなら絶対に大スターになれるぜ。眼力もすごいけど背中からもオーラを感じる。うん、そう思うだろ。
お疲れ様です。
はい、そうですね。
どこのプロダクションにも入ってないならうちの映画会社の専属になったよ。みんなもそれがいいと思うだろ。
いや、よくないです。
なんなんだよ、全員揃って。
すまんな。俺も映画には興味がない。これで失礼させてもらう。
はい、お勤めご苦労様。はい、いや、ご出演お疲れ様でした。お疲れ様でした。
なんなんだよ、一体。
Oh boy. Well, not quite a samurai film. That's what Like a Dragon Ishin is about. 200,000 yen and Sakura Storm for completing it perfectly. Both very much worth it. But with production wrapped on the legendary Yakuza, I think we're going to be calling it stream. I know it's only barely been 2 hours, but weather is inclementing and I am tired. So we will call it a night tonight. I hope to see you all on Saturday for more Borderlands or Dead Rising. Hopefully Borderlands. And next week, hopefully I will see you all for slightly more Yakuza 3, where I will be a little bit more awake. But until then, I've been Jay Tentacle Rose. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!